You know what I'm saying? The first thing being R. Kelly, sentenced to 30 years. Holy. Did he deserve the 30 years? And you got to remember also, this is only his first case out of, I think he has 2 more to go. So he might get another 30 before this is all said and done. Are they overcharging him? Are they derailing a black man? Is he a dirty, despicable, just disrespectful man that needs to go under the jail? Talk to me. Also, somebody hit me in the comments earlier, and I'm seeing y'all also hitting me in the comments over here. Big salute to Saxo Fans 43. He says, crazy how burner bands and do be good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to assume completely that they're good, but I did see somebody hit me up on a random YouTube video saying, hey, did you see that Doobie followed burner bands? And I said no, but I did see that he followed us, the We Love Hip Hop page. So maybe, you know, things are changing as far as just the way that the man them are thinking and approaching this game. You know what I'm saying? You know, maybe we're trying to turn a corner and see some change. But Mr. Kells, I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Not bad, no? I've been working on my falsetto. He ain't flying nowhere, though. Right to the cafeteria. Right to PC. You know what I'm saying? He's 55 years of age, of which I am not. He's 55 years of age, looking at 30 years. You're going to be expecting him to do 85% of his time. So right there, let's do a quick calculation. 30 years times 0.85. So he's going to get 25.5 of those years he's going to have to sit in there. You know what I'm saying? As far as like federal court laws and stuff like that. However, like I said, he still has the case in Illinois. I think Pennsylvania, if I'm not mistaken. It's definitely getting sticky for Kells. Let me pull up some stuff here on the screen so we can go through Mr. Kelly's case here. You see, the thing that's crazy is that Kells has been up to this, you know, nasty shit for a while. He had the time when he had the case back in the early 2000s, and it became a spoof on the Boondocks, as well as Dave Chappelle show, of him, you know, peeing on a I don't want to say too much, on the YouTube, but he peed on somebody. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, she wasn't for the consent of being peed on. However, in that case, I think he said it was his brother that was in the videotape, because there was a video that came out of that at the same time. I don't know if everybody who's pulling up on this YouTube live right now is of age to remember when all that went down. You know what I'm saying? Catch 22. What up? I don't know if everybody is old enough to remember when the videotapes were going around and fucking everybody could clearly see that was R. Kelly on the videotape. And for some reason, at that point in time, people refused to believe that it was him. Right? Or we believed it, but we soon forgot as soon as we started hearing some fucking hits. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, do you remember he had a whole song with Jay-Z? Jigga Kelly not guilty. Jigga Kelly not guilty. That was about that shit. They were trying to fry him in those times. And he was making songs, thumbing his nose in our face. Jigga Kelly not guilty. And Jay-Z was dealing with the stabbing case, stabbing Un Rivera in the stomach. Do y'all remember that, or am I just old as shit and I just remember everything? Because that happened. And as soon as he made a slapper, we were okay with him. Wind your body like a snake charmer. Let me hear you go toot toot. Let me hear you go beep beep. Y'all remember that? You gonna lie and say we weren't dancing to that shit? Because I remember I used to hear that shit at those times. I was doing courier work. I decided for one summer that I wanted to do courier work at the same time as being a hustler on road. And fucking, I'd be driving, listening to the radio in the car, and that song used to play all the time. It's the keys to ignition, and shorty rolling that body. Y'all didn't like that song? Come on now. Let's not act like we weren't stepping in the name of love. Step in the name of love. Oh, oh, That was post P. That's not pushing P. Toronto 416 wants to know, when am I going to make a top 10 underground rappers list? It's mentally being formatted right now. Don't worry. I'm on the job. But I say all that to say and sing all that to sing. Aren't we all a little bit accountable for helping homie get all his legal fees together? Whatever that he did have left for the case? You know what I'm saying? Because we seen everything that went on with Aaliyah. And we still had to wait for the P case to come. And we were convinced, but forgiving. Like, even though he was found not guilty, how many people in the comment gang still felt that he was guilty after that? Let me know right now. Comment gang strong. Give me a thumbs up if you still felt after that case back in, and let me pull it up on the ting here, on the ting and ting. Because I want to see exactly R. Kelly tapes year. Let's see. They're talking about one from 2008. We're not talking about then. The tapes was before that. Somebody in the comments help me with what year the tapes came out. And while y'all are pulling up on this YouTube right now, hit that like button. Don't diss the man, them fam. Hit the like button, guy. $2005. Thank you, Catch 22. Now Toronto 416 is saying 2001. Well, fuck, which one is it? Let me put in some dates in here. 2000. Yo, that is not cool that they have like a fucking, hey, there's a link. Do you want to see it? No. Holy. This Catch 22 says they were made in 2002. The cousin had the DVD when it got out. And wasn't it that he blamed his brother at the time? He said, it wasn't me that was in the tapes. It was my bro who looks just like me. With all that being said, Comment Gang strong. Did we accept that excuse? At that point in time, were we like, oh, he ain't guilty? Well, of course that was his brother on the tape. That wasn't him. Put the song back on, fam. Or did we just fucking have like our own just way of just denying it and just internalizing it without even like we didn't give a fuck about the victims, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. We didn't care about the victims. We cared about, do you have another slapper for us, Mr. Kelly? Because if that was the case, he would have been canceled back then. He wouldn't have been able to have all the confidence that he's had over the last, I don't know how many years while the trial was going on or before they detained him. You know what I'm saying? He was out doing concerts. He was out talking shit. They trying to cancel me. Your body's telling me no. Come on, yo. You're trying to tell me that only now in 2022 do we feel that R. Kelly was guilty? I don't know whether he was guilty or not, to prove it innocent till proven guilty or whatever, but how we felt after the time with the P tapes, did you not feel that man was guilty? This is what I'm asking. Okay? Comment Gang strong. I need to see some thumbs in the comments. Did you think he was guilty back then in the early 2000s? I remember me and my homie used to be in the car, and this was early. It was post 2001. I know that for sure because I had the black Jimmy, the GMC Jimmy 2001 in the year 2001. You know what I mean? I thought I was the Don Dada. Me and the homie are driving around. I think it was 2002, 2003 possibly. 2003, let's say. We're driving around. And fucking every time the Ignition song used to come on, we used to make jokes about this shit. Oh, that's what he was saying to the underage girl, eh? Toot, toot. Let me hear you say, beep, beep. Yo, that guy's a crazy guy. Yo, without a fucking dirt bag. But we still played. We didn't turn the song off. Lordy Lord says, crazy how my previous message about Maxwell got less time than him, even though they both deserve life, no parole. You talking about Ghislaine? Mademoiselle Ghislaine? She got a 20-piece. I was on Star, or I was listening to Star earlier, and one of the callers had said that the reason that they felt that she got a 20-piece and he got a 30-piece was because she didn't actually do the actual R wording. She just set up the shit. But from what I was seeing in that documentary, she was in that massage room too. She was involved in some of the wild activities that were going on Epstein Island. So I agree. She should have got a 30-piece, 40-piece, whatever on top of 30 years they should have gave her. Same way. Life sentence. Life is 25 years. They should have started there. But she white. Okay? That's just a reality. I'm sorry. I wish there was other reasons. She got more money. Mind you, she do have more money than Kels too. Okay, let's not get that twisted. Like Kels was broke on the way out. You know what I'm saying? He messed up a lot of the money that he could have potentially made over the years because of his lack of education and all types of stuff, right? So there was a lot of money that Kells was missing out on that he could have got his hands on. So when he went in there, he was way broker than people expected. Whereas Ghislaine, she was probably sitting on like a good few M's to be able to handle that case, still have mad money left over, have money on offshore accounts that are hidden that people will never touch. If she ever lives to touch it, like, she got a 20 piece, right? She does 85% of that. So she comes home in 16 years. She'll be alive. She'll come home to all the paper that she has stashed away. Not even the stash money. Just the money that's just sitting there. That's just been accumulating fucking interest. Because, you know, besides whatever expenses that they have to pay for the crib or whatever, they're just chilling. They got M's. And she don't got to sell no records. Ain't that a bitch? So I don't even think it's a black and white thing when I even think about it. It's a money thing. Kells is broke. Lordy Dor says he feels they're going to suicide her. You think so? That's what they did to the homie? Or not to the homie. Whoa, whoa, whoa. To her homie? To her man? You don't think he did that to himself? This conspiracy theory music? Should I be playing an X-Files sound effect? Should I bring the lights down? Listen, the only reason I'm saying all of this is because, yes, you know, now he caught a 30 piece. Good for him. Go hold that. You're a nasty motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You got away with a lot of shit. That video or that documentary was, to me, like the straw that broke the camel's back. But I just feel that this is something that is like old news. This is not, oh my God, R. Kelly's a dirtbag? Like what, we never knew this the whole time? We couldn't see this? The man called himself the Pied Piper. He put on a mask, a Zorro mask. And we were okay with this. We watched it. The nigga came out with a 13-part mini-series music video series called Trapped in the Closet. Hello? Hello, is anybody there? Mind you, I ain't gonna act like I'm holier than thou. Like, I liked Fiesta. Remember Boo and Gotti? Right? I like I Wish. I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish. Right? That shit was fire. But in the back of my mind, I was like, how long is this going to last for this nigga? It's a group thing type of thing. Once we realize, and this is how cancel culture works. When a bunch of people start getting on the cancel train, then it starts to go out, it starts to move, it's rolling. So now the cancellation's happening. However, if everybody's on the train of, oh no, we're cool with him, even if we're not, we group think so much that we make ourselves cool with it. So we peed on a chick back in early 2000s because generally people started saying, okay, well, you know what? Whatever, I like his new song. Oh, he started making his comeback with B2K. Bump, bump, bump. He wrote bump, bump, bump. He started to ease himself back into our consciousness. Okay, and then he came out with a flurry of hits. And we didn't forget. We accepted the heinous crime. It wasn't like, we forgive you. We just acted like it didn't happen. hit the like button, yo. Make sure to smash that like button, please. It helps to build us up in the algorithms. You know what I'm saying? Get us cooking out here. So, I guess it's a fuck R. Kelly thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. Let's see what it says here in the article. Disgraced R&B singer R. Kelly was sentenced to 30 years in prison Wednesday, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office for Eastern District of New York, following his conviction last year on federal racketeering and sex trafficking charges, stemming from his efforts over years to use his fame to ensnare victims he sexually abused. Okay. Prosecutors had asked the judge to sentence R. Kelly, 55, to more than 25 years behind bars, while his defense attorney asked for 10 years or fewer, saying prosecutors' request was, I can't even see that word from here, tantamount to the life sentence. Survivor of R. Kelly's abuse held hands and prayed as U.S. District Court Judge Ann Donnelly began reading his sentence. You know what I'm saying? R. Kelly, who wore a tan prison uniform, dark rimmed glasses, and black mask at the hearing in federal court in Brooklyn, showed no emotion. Okay? I'm not going to go through the whole victim statement and but that's what he looked like. Yeah, it's over for Kels. Victims got up there. They did victim statements. They got to speak against him. All that right there helps to really, really help the judge and jury push it over the top. It was an easy win. Hook, line, and sinker. Get him out of here. Right? I think we all knew this was coming. Did anybody think that he was going to get off? Like, there's a few people that I heard that were supporting him. Are they still going to support him? Like, I don't even want to, like, diss any of our past alumni, but recent alumni, 6 Views Uncut alumni, Deja Doll, she was going off. She was like, R. Kelly, free R. Kelly, but her angle was like, everybody was responsible. Everybody was accountable. And this is true. But he's still a dirtbag. He still needs to go and hold a time. Or hold that 30 piece, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fair man. If you did some heinous shit, go hold that. If you're innocent, come home. Boosie was on publicly supporting him on Vlad TV. Catch 22 says, I'm kind of with Deja still. No, because her thing was like, them bitches knew what the fuck was going on when she went in there, when they went in there. Why they want to go see big old R. Kelly for? When I was young. I was like, she got a point still. Because her whole thing is like, when she was younger, she was dealing with big man. When she was probably underage, big mans were rolling over to her high school and shit, trying to pick her up. Just like R. Kelly. Just like Mans in Jane, Mans in Scarborough, Mans downtown. They're doing it right now, fam. They're just not famous. Look at what We Love Hip Hop alumni Hot Boy Ryder is being charged with right now. Isn't that somewhere in R. Kelly avenues? Like, I feel that this is not out of the ordinary. It's not cool. It's fucking disgusting. But it's not out of the ordinary. I'll tell you, when I was younger, and I was a real geek, I couldn't pick up no gal. I used to deal with this one girl. She was about 2 years younger than me. All right, I was in high school these times. I think I was like 17. My bad. Let me bring that back. I was just finishing and I was 16. She was 15. Played the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? She had me drop her off to meet her other nigga. Gangsta niggas over in Côte d'Ivoire. This is in Montreal. This is when I was still living in Montreal. And niggas know Côte d'Ivoire is, there's a lot of hoods out there. There's a lot of gangsta niggas out there. You bring me to Côte. I took the fucking subway with the bitch. Big old niggas that she going to go meet. You know what I'm saying? One time I'm at the crib. See, catch 22. Yikes. See that? And the thing is that be wild about this shit, that like, it's both people have to be held accountable when it comes to this shit. Obviously, when it comes to younger people, their frontal cortex is not developed yet. They can't be completely held accountable for all their actions. But some of that is cap too. Okay? And I'm not going to victim blame or any of that type of stuff. But, you know, Catch 22 just said here in the comments, I was 17, he was 27. Some of these fast ass young girls be trying to push themselves up on these older niggas. I'm not saying that these older niggas is right for taking it. You know what I'm saying? 6 summers. Yo, fam, I did almost. Yo, fam, I did. It was complete. She played me completely. She helped to shape the way that I fucking approach dealing with women in the future. Let me finish my story. I'm at the crib trying to get some pussy, okay? Trying to get some of my first at them times, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had no game. Like, I'm talking square, carré. I'm chilling in the crib, and then bing bong, another nigga pulls up. Another one. She tells me, go in my brother's room. Let me just deal with him and let me get him out of here. Remember, I'm still a teenager, okay? So don't come for me like, yo, you're fucking goofy. Like, I'm still a kid, fam. Like, just chill. I go into her brother's room in the bunk bed. And, you know, poor brother, yo, the little brother is in the fucking bed there. Like, I'm like, yo, what the hell is this guy doing here? You know what I'm saying? He had a little bit like of mental issues and stuff. He's just chilling there like, And I had to chill in that room. I could hear the nigga. Don't worry, they didn't start smashing or anything like that. Right? It wasn't that crazy of a story, okay? Spoiler alert. But that nigga sounded hella old in the next room. You know what I'm saying? After that, I was never the same. Oh. Good times. Salute to Sparky and Shen. Salute to Royal Fresh. We all win some and lose some. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Okay, but I say all that to say some of y'all gal are fast-ass gal, eh? See a nigga with money pulling up in the whip. Leave that nigga alone. Go give some pussy to Tyrone in your fucking class. Stop the fuckery. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these old niggas is nasty. They won't be able to control themselves. Trust me. But anyhow, R. Kelly, there's nothing else, I guess, to keep up on. The only thing we'll be keeping you updated is the next set of trials that pop up. Another 25 piece for you here. Another 10 piece for you there. Blah, 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 blah.